doing what I want to do before doing what I have to do. That's not how it's always been, so. Bye. Cheers. Good morning, everybody. Let's start today. So far, bread experiment of the day. Partially sourdough, partially yeast. Let's do this. Ever since starting Trikafta, I have enjoyed the absolute luxury of doing things like making bread before doing my vest in the morning. I've also enjoyed the luxury of saying good morning, because it used to be that when I'd wake up, the first thing that would happen is my body would go into a really intense coughing attack, fit, whatever you want to call it. And there was no way for me to just talk in the morning or say good morning. And now I wake up and I say good morning. Harry just came running down a little bit ago and I was like, good morning. And it's forever a reminder of the progress that has happened in the last 8 months, almost 9 months. So now that I've finished the bread, so basically what does it feel like before I do my vest? I don't think the word is tight-chested, but my breathing is just not as clear, not as easy before I do my vest. Before I do my vest, it's just a little bit harder. Like my heart feels like it's working a little harder, like my heart rate is a little faster before I do my vest, just because my lungs are working harder because I haven't like woken them up yet. That's what it feels like for me, for my body. So even though it you know, is a little bit more work to breathe, I still enjoy doing, like starting that loaf of bread before I did my vest. Whereas before, breathing felt so hard or unpleasant and oh, just that awful morning feeling, plus all the coughing. But if the coughing stopped, I'm talking before Trikafta, the breathing just didn't feel good enough to do something like that. It would have been too unpleasant, but I don't mind. I mean, some days the pre-vest breathing is more unpleasant than other days. Like today, I just feel like my heart is working a little extra hard. So now I'll sit down and do my vest and nebulizers, and I already took my medicines. So that's just, I really enjoy the new options in my life, like doing what I want to do before doing what I have to do. That's not how it's always been. So now I'm gonna do my vest joyfully, and I'm just thankful for that, the fact that I already just started a loaf of bread and I already drank my coffee and I didn't cough so hard that I threw it up. These are things that I'm very thankful for. And I know that it may not always be like this, so I just take today for what it is. And as I listen to my breathing and the sounds that I'm hearing, I will now turn the camera off and start my vest because my lungs are telling me they need it. Mid-morning work session here in the working room, and this room is a disaster, so I'm gonna keep the frame above here. But, you know, it's just part of the process. Well, the process of breaking things? Yeah, I dropped a picture frame on the ground and sort of broke it, but that's okay. Mary's packing up some cards of
her watercolor paintings, and thank you guys for your support. And wow, for some reason it's not picking me up. Spice Up My Life. Maybe that's the one that didn't print.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna print that. We have kind of a rhythm where this is how it goes. I print the shipping labels, then they go to Mary. And it has a shipping label and a packing slip, and those go to Mary, and she works on packing those, and I work on printing the prints or making the decals, any of the kind of production stuff that we do here. And then any of the orders that come in that are t-shirts or sweatshirts or apparel, those go to our supplier, and I work on making sure all of those are going through and all the details are correct and that sort of thing. So we have a rhythm, and we really enjoy working together and making it happen. So thanks for your support, guys, and I'm gonna print this.
Oh, wait, it's right here.
Oh, okay, that was quick.
That printed.
My job here is done. Alright guys, the buttermilk chicken that we started in yesterday's vlog, it has been in the brine, buttermilk brine, overnight. I just got the smoker started, and I'm gonna get ready to throw them on there. So I'm gonna take them out of the brine, and Mary's got some bread in the oven that is looking delicious. So I'm gonna take these out, kind of dry them off a bit, put some seasoning on them, throw them on the smoker. And just like that, the bread is done.
I'm really nervous. Hey!
It looks like bread.
It's good.
Let me see its innards. Yeah, that was really nice.
It's pretty dense, but it's good. Wow, interesting.
Look at that.
I made bread out of trash.
Nice. That's good.
Bread.
It seems fluffier and not as dense as others.
Yeah. Agreed. Fun.
Yum. Alright guys, here is the end result of our buttermilk barbecue smoked chicken. We haven't tried it yet, but it looks delicious.
And some. How did you make them?
Mary has broken off and frozen some bits of bacon, and so raw. So I threw that in the pan first, and then I just sizzled up the mixed vegetable bag, frozen vegetables.
Cool. Well, let us eat. And finish our dinner off with chocolate pudding. That was not planned, but it worked out really well. It was a good shot. Many hours later, we just got off the Zoom call for our small group, our church small group. And that delightful sound when your rice maker sings the song of its people, the song that your rice is done. My appetite has been very strange lately. Sometimes I'm hungry, sometimes I'm not. Right now, I am hungry for rice and seaweed. I had been trying not to eat my seaweed. This was my last package from, I don't know, somewhere I ordered those. But these we bought from H Mart, which is an Asian supermarket. And I love these so much. They're just perfectly salty. And I knew we wouldn't be going back anytime, but I realized we had free delivery from H Mart because we bought like a membership for a month or two to Instacart. Anyway, I just ordered more of these, so now I can give myself the freedom to eat the ones that I have. Anyway, yum, yes, really excited. This is how I like to eat it. I put a piece of seaweed on, and then I squeeze it up like this, and then I eat the entire thing. It's delicious. What? So Peter and Ollie are out on a walk and he just FaceTimed me.
Well, I wanted to, it's okay, so I'm like walking and like have my headphones in my own little world, and we're coming toward the end of our walk. And we're at like an entrance of our neighborhood, and Ollie, like, I could tell his body language was changing, and I look up and like 20 feet in front of us were 2 deer.
Oh.
And they, like, when I looked up, they started coming toward me.
What?
And I was like, oh my goodness. So Ollie and I I held Ollie's leash, and we just stood there.
Oh.
And they just stood there. Okay, we just stumbled upon deer, and Ollie's not sure what to think. And I'm not quite sure what to think, because they started coming toward us. They're like 20 feet away. Hi, deer. And it was like a minute long. I was
Really?
like, hi, guys.
Aww.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then they ran off into the woods.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so I was going to FaceTime you and show you, but they ran off.
Thanks for trying.
You got it. We'll be home in a couple minutes.
I love you.
Love you. Oh, man. What a life.
Oh, this is riveting stuff right here.
Riveting stuff.
And, as always,
We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Good night, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Did you see some deer?
Oh, dear.